welcome to Larkspur Larry Live. We've got a special guest with us this evening, Arg the Pirate. Am I pronouncing that right, Arg?
Arr, I guess you are, Larry. Arr.
Super! Well, let's cut to the chase. You're here to give us an inside look at a famous Larkspur employee, Lori LaBrant.
Don't say that name out loud. Are ye trying to raise her spirit? Right here? Right now?
Wait, her spirit? I didn't know she'd passed on.
Oh, she's not dead. But that's what makes her so dangerous.
I'm confused. If she's not dead, how can her spirit...
Just sit back and let me tell you the tale of Rantin LaBrant. It started way back in the Dark Ages. The 80s. A fiery young red-headed girl who'd grown up in a traveling circus and was raised by drunken monkey acrobats arrived in Vale. She was only 8 months old at the time, which makes her 21 now, but eager to get a job anyway. She was looking to spend a couple of years having fun snowboarding and mountain biking. She began her restaurant career at a place called The Place, but then she worked her way around town. Must have been her roots in the traveling circus that kept her from staying put. But she spent time at the saloon in Minturn, Vendettas, and Tremonti before she found her calling as a waitress at a pretty good little place called Sweet Basil. At Basil, she met a young and talented chef by the name of Thomas Salomonovich. The two young talents became fast friends, and Thomas decided he wanted to start his own restaurant. Lori was right behind him, but something had changed in Lori. Over the years in the restaurant business, she'd developed a taste for the flesh of young line cooks and hot busboys, and at the employee parties she would often take advantage of their feeble defenses and feed on their hairless, prepubescent bodies. She became a predator. This lust for hot, young flesh drove her to Hollywood, where she would spend the next couple of years working for maniacs like Mel Gibson and the Black Knight, Martin Lawrence. It was around this time that some say she developed a taste for dark meat. Though I personally think she always liked dark meat, but that's beside the point. Anyway, throughout these years, she would come back to Vale to work at Larkspur and feed. She always seemed to show up right around employee party time. What she didn't realize is that over the years, along with a taste for the flesh of young men, she'd also developed an extreme sense of pride in her work. She became more and more obsessive. Though she claimed she hated the business, she became the ultimate employee who'd taken it a step too far. When a fellow employee would forget to stock the marking trays, she'd say, "If Silvio does that one more time, I'm gonna stick a fork in his eye." Though, truth be told, everyone wanted to stick a fork in Silvio's eye.
Yes, that's true. No one liked Silvio. Go on.
Her personality had split. One minute she'd be wowing guests like Dr. Stedman or George Gillette with her sparkling personality and brilliant service. The next minute she'd be in the wait station saying, "Are you fucking kidding me? Who left this goddamn slate here?" Or, "Someone just fucking shoot me now." This was the low point in her life. Well, that is if you don't count whoring around in Las Vegas. But anyway, She experimented with votive therapy as a way to calm her down. She'd spend hours just cleaning glass votive holders and preparing new candles for the next service. She found comfort in the mundane task, but nothing could mend her fractured personality. It was then, when things were at their lowest, she found light at the end of the tunnel, a light called Ella Snow. Little Ella was the bright light in a sea of stupid, overprivileged fuckheads. Laurie was already close to Ella's mother, Jen, but little Ella tightened the bond. Rantin LaBrant began selling real estate with Jen and found herself quitting her waitressing career at Larkspur. But even though she doesn't work at Larkspur anymore, some say you can still hear her ranting and raving, ranting and raving.
Well, that's a super scary story, Arg.
Wait, I'm not finished yet, you camera hog. Sometimes, if you look real hard, you can see her sitting at the bar at Larkspur, eating her club sandwich and skoshing her way through après-ski. They say she still gets her employee discount. Just another skosh. Just another skosh. Just another skosh. Just another skosh.
Wow, that was truly enlightening. Thanks for sharing with us, Arg. Well, that's it for this edition of Larkspur Larry Live. We'll see you next time when we'll talk about marking your soup spoons. Good night, everybody!